The Symphony of Nature, a journey across the wild lands. The earth, in all its grandeur, is a magnificent tapestry woven from every corner of nature. Its lands, skies, and seas teem with life, each creature playing a vital role in the eternal rhythm of the planet. As the sun rises on the wide, the dry land is filled with life, and the animals begin to stir. Among them, the sheep graze calmly on the sparse grasses. The rhythm of their gentle movements is soothing as they forage for the last bits of green before the harsh sun sets in for the day. In the distance, the black and white stripes of zebras stand out like delicate brush strokes on a canvas. Not far from them, a family of rhinoceros wallows in the cool shade of a sparse acacia tree. Nearby, the lions begin to stir as well. Their golden manes catch the early light, glowing like fire against the dawn sky. The lions are the rulers of this land, their roars echoing through the air, declaring their dominion over all who dwell here. But even the mighty lions must rest, and so they retreat to the shade, their regal bodies sprawled lazily across the earth, watching over their kingdom with a watchful eye. In the soft, dew-covered grasslands, the deer leap gracefully from one patch of land to another. Their large, expressive eyes are full of caution, always alert to the smallest sounds of danger. In the tropical forests, the elephants reign supreme. With their towering bodies and long, wrinkled trunks, they are the gentle giants of the animal kingdom. Their families move through the dense undergrowth with a grace that belies their massive size, each step a testament to the strength and unity that exists within their herd. The sound of their trumpeting calls fills the air, a reminder that they are both powerful and compassionate creatures, fiercely protective of their young and their community. Above them, the colorful parrots flutter through the branches, their vibrant feathers a striking contrast against the green backdrop. They squawk and chirp, filling the air with their lively chatter. The parrots are the storytellers of the forest, passing down tales from one generation to the next, their voices an essential part of the wild symphony. In the grasslands nearby, the ostriches race across the open plains, their long legs stretching out in a blur of motion. These large, flightless birds are often the fastest runners on the land. From the dry, sun-drenched plains to the lush, verdant jungles, nature offers a symphony of diversity where each animal contributes its voice to the chorus. They are the epitome of agility, their delicate hooves barely making a sound as they glide through the tall grasses. But the dry lands are only one part of the rich tapestry of life that covers the planet. Far from the parched earth, there exists another world, one that is lush and teeming with creatures of every shape, size, and color. The giraffes gracefully stride, their long necks reaching high above the trees as they browse on the tender leaves that only they can reach. Among the trees, the monkeys swing from branch to branch, their nimble bodies moving with ease. The chimpanzees and gorillas, the intelligent and social primates, engage in playful banter as they frolic in the canopy above. Their families are tightly knit, each member looking out for the other, their bonds as strong as the branches that support them. The mighty beasts, with their thick skin and powerful horns, seem like sentinels of the land, their presence commanding respect from all that passes by. The forest around it is alive with sound, the rustle of leaves, the chirping of insects, and the distant roar of the tiger as it moves stealthily through the underbrush. In the dense jungles, the giant panda lounges lazily in the cool shade, its black and white fur blending with the surrounding foliage. High in the snow-capped mountains, the deer, their fur thick and white to blend with the winter landscape, graze quietly in the snow. The cold does not faze them, for they are perfectly adapted to their environment. Alongside them, the majestic white bears roam the frozen terrain, their massive paws leaving deep impressions in the snow. The white bears are powerful hunters, their keen senses allowing them to survive in the harshest of conditions. On the icy shores of the southern hemisphere, penguins engage in a different form of beauty, one born from endurance and resilience. With their tuxedo-like plumage and waddling gait, they stand out as symbols of perseverance in the harshest of climates. In the icy waters surrounding the land, the baby sharks glide gracefully through the depths, their sleek bodies cutting through the water with ease. They are the future of the ocean, their sharp teeth and powerful fins ensuring their survival in the unforgiving waters. Alongside them, schools of fish dart in and out of the coral reefs, their shimmering scales a blur of color as they evade predators. But it is not only the land and sea that are home to incredible creatures. On the ground, the camels move with deliberate steps, their bodies built to withstand the harshest conditions. They are the vessels of the desert, carrying their riders across vast, barren landscapes. The zebras are often seen as symbols of harmony in the wild, balancing the chaos of the land with their serene presence. Moving to the savannas and grasslands, the rhinoceros stands as a symbol of strength, steadfastness, and ancient grace. With its thick skin and massive horns, the rhinoceros might appear indomitable, yet it is also a creature of great vulnerability. The raptors are the masters of the sky, their sharp eyes able to spot even the smallest movement on the ground. As the day draws to a close, the land comes alive with the sounds of creatures calling to one another. The sky, too, is filled with wonders. The birds that soar above the wildlands are a breathtaking sight: eagles and hawks, their powerful wings carrying them across vast distances, scanning the earth below for prey. The monkeys, now gathered in families, begin to settle in for the night, their voices fading as the stars emerge above. In the forests and jungles, the chameleon is a master of disguise, a creature so attuned to its surroundings that it can blend seamlessly into the environment. Its ability to change color is not just a defense mechanism, but a mesmerizing dance of nature's artistry. As it moves from branch to branch, it becomes one with the leaves, the branches, and the sun-dappled shadows. The chameleon reminds us of nature's ability to adapt, to survive, and to remain hidden within the beautiful chaos of life. The wildebeests move in their massive herds, their horns held high as they journey across the plains. These animals are the heartbeat of the savanna, their migration an annual spectacle of survival and endurance. As they march forward, their hooves beat in unison, a powerful rhythm that reverberates across the land. The wildebeests are not alone in their journey. Beside them, In the distance, a herd of elephants slowly makes its way across the plain, their slow, deliberate steps carrying them toward the horizon. The rhinoceros, lions, and deer all move together, their paths intersecting in the heart of the wild land. The camels are resourceful, able to survive on the little water and food that the desert provides, their humps storing the energy they need to endure the long, hot days. The herds of wildebeest, the majestic elephants, the playful monkeys, the powerful lions, and the graceful deer, all moving together, heading toward the horizon, toward the next chapter in the timeless story of life. In the end, it is not just the survival of one species, but the collective survival of all, each one a part of the great, beautiful, and diverse universe that surrounds them. The wildlands, the jungles, the seas, and the skies, they are all interconnected, and together they form the most breathtaking symphony of life that exists. As the sun sets and the last light fades, the animals of the world, from the dry lands to the icy mountains, gather in a silent moment of unity. The night falls, but the symphony of nature continues, an eternal dance of life, where every creature has its place in the grand, diverse universe of our beautiful world. And so, across the land, through the forests, and across the oceans, the animals continue their journey. Above the forest canopies and soaring across vast open skies, birds of every color, size, and form fill the air with beauty and song. They embody the spirit of freedom and flight, their wings carrying them to distant lands, connecting ecosystems and continents. Each bird, from the vibrant parrot to the majestic eagle, plays a unique role in the environment. Their songs, their calls, and their flights are integral to the stories of nature's interconnected web, weaving a narrative of coexistence, adaptation, and survival. As we step back and reflect on these magnificent creatures, we see more than just the stunning diversity of life. We witness the evolution of beauty in the animal kingdom. The chameleon's changing colors, the penguin's resilience, the rhinoceros' majesty, and the bird's freedom are all manifestations of nature's ability to evolve and adapt, creating ecosystems where beauty exists not only in the visual but also in the spirit and the function of each creature. The animal kingdom, in all its diversity, represents the unfolding beauty of nature itself. These creatures, through their evolution, have become symbols of the many ways life can thrive, each in its own unique and beautiful form. The wild, in all its complexity, invites us to witness the harmony of nature, to appreciate the quiet majesty of its creatures, and to understand that every animal, no matter how big or small, is a vital thread in the fabric of the universe that surrounds you.